All right, welcome back to WMAC Now with your host Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with a fight announcement. So the Ultimate Fighting Championship, the UFC, has booked a strawweight bout between a pair of newcomers, Eduarda Moura and So Kim, that's going to go down at UFC Fight Night, Blaydes versus Almeida, on November 4th, 2023 in Sao Paulo, Brazil. This one caught me off guard. Now, Moura just got signed off a Dana White Contender Series a couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3. However, Kim has been fighting mostly for one championship on their feeder shows. First, she was on one Warrior Series, and then her last 2 bouts have come on one Lumpini or the Friday Fight Series. So I thought one championship was eventually going to pick her up, but it seems they hesitated, they waited too long. UFC came calling, and now Kim is going to be in the UFC. So, interesting fight. A bunch of factors to look into. First, let's look at the stats here. Moura comes in at 9-0. She's undefeated. Kim coming in at 8-1. Moura, of course, just fought on Dana White's Contender Series where she won via first round submission. Kim coming off of 2 straight wins at one Friday fight. Most recent one was a second round submission over Noelle Grandjean. Kim is the younger fighter at 26-29 for Moura. Moura, taller fighter, 5 feet 6 inches, 167 centimeters to 5 feet 3 inches, 159 centimeters for Kim. Also has the reach advantage, 66.9 inches, 170 centimeters to 62.6 inches, 159 centimeters for Kim. So, clearly, looking at the stats, size is going to be an advantage for Moura. 3 inches of height and almost 4-inch reach advantage for Moura. And looking at her in her Contender Series fight, she is beefy. Kim is, how do I describe her? She's not beefy. She's long and lean. So size is definitely going to be the advantage for Moura in this one. Now, Moura, you look at all of her fights. She loves the ground. Now, Kim, on the other hand, she comes from kickboxing. However, she has several wins by submission. So while you would think she prefers to stay on the feet, she's not afraid to take the fight to the ground, whereas Moura, it seems like she comes out and immediately looks to take the fight to the ground. One thing I noticed looking at Moura on paper, all but 2 of her wins come in the first round, with one of them coming via finish in the second round and another being, I believe, a split decision win. And that was against her most experienced opponent ever. So, this now makes you ask 2 questions. Can Moura, with all that muscle, can Moura's cardio hold up past the first round? And to extend off of that question, can Kim get out of the first round to find out? So, 2 big questions there. The fight is in Brazil, so it's in Moura's homeland. So, she doesn't have to worry about, adapting to foods, no jet lag, none of that. Kim, though, this is her first fight outside of Asia. So you got to remember, she's going to be dealing with jet lag as a fighter for the first time. Going to be dealing with other factors, being in a foreign land, doesn't speak the language, getting around to everywhere, which UFC takes care of most of that, but got to find food, stuff like that. It's going to be a disadvantage there for her. So overall, it seems like a good fight. A lot of people are already favoring Moura. I believe like almost 90% of picks on Tapology.com are favoring her, and that's because they're going to know her more from the Contender Series, plus just the overall size and looking at her record. So that doesn't surprise me there. I'll have to do some more tape study going into the fight, and really, I got to see them facing off to make a pick. But let me know your thoughts on the bout in the comments below. If you like the vid, please hit that like button while you're at it. Go and subscribe to WMAC Now, the best, most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.